This is Sheldon Repair. Now, when we take off this rear slope has, it's called a hip roof. And the hip roof is tied in here at the ridge. And so if you have to remove the ridge cap, you have to remove the hip part as well. And so hips and ridges would also need to be replaced on this frame. And so in order to replace this hip, to properly repair this to code, the hip will need to be, hip and ridge both are going to need to be taken off. So we have our trusty flat bar here. And then per code, if the previous roofer did do it right, and these, yeah, that just damaged there. These are real brittle usually. That's pretty understandable. These are going to have to be replaced. They just fell apart. I mean, absolutely fell apart here. I mean, that's crazy. Yeah, we're definitely going to show this to the homeowner. There's no way to reuse this product anymore unless you're crazy. Okay, so we're going to get this ridge. Yeah, all these shingles. You cannot reuse these shingles. Have to definitely replace this ridge cap with new shingles here. New shingles here, new caulk. This roof is a little older, but I haven't seen one this brittle. I'm not sure if it's defective product or older shingle or what, but it is definitely seen a better day. You know, the roof is an interlocking system. It's not designed to take one piece off and magically repair it. So this will have to, oh man, it's just so brittle. That's typical with how these, okay, so we're getting the brass of this. What I'm trying to figure out is make sure that this is done properly. So we're not causing damage to any more slopes now. If we're causing damage to more slopes, it's going to be an issue for more. Frame, yeah, that's what I should say. Alright, so when we take off this ridge cap here, definitely gonna have to get all new shingles. We're actually seeing now, if you'll see this shingle here on this slope appears to be fractured. I'm not sure if that's from the tear off or not, but that's gonna have to be dealt with. It could have been just the shingles are so brittle. And so when we take off this, you are supposed to have this overlapping felt. So in order to have the overlapping felt, it is supposed to be re-tucked in under this side, and that is 6 to 8 inches over this. So let's just generously do 6. So 6 off the hip is going to be to there. So in order to go 6 inches over, we're looking right at this section here. So this whole side would need to be lifted up, and based on what I'm seeing off the repairability and this pliability of the shingle, this is just going to cause more and more damage. And I'm going to recommend that this slope gets repaired as well and replaced. And I'm thinking if we're going to do that to the other slopes, which we can, this hip is also going to need to be detached and reset. And then you're moving into the front and the rest of the roofing components. I'm going to recommend that this house, there's no way to actually repair the rear slope or the front slope. And I'm going to recommend a full roof replacement to this homeowner in order to make sure his house is brought back to its original position before the loss.